miracle. So we had a huge storm here last night and the internet was down. I think it's back up. It kind of looks like it. I'm here, but my iPad isn't working. So we're going to wing this a little bit and see what happens. Y'all let me know how my connection is and all that good stuff. If you're new here, hey, I'm Bree. I'm the owner and artist at Upcycled by Bree. Every Saturday morning, I go live with an amazing junk and haul. Sometimes it's thrifting, estate sailing, garage sailing, all that amazing fun stuff. And I take all these items, I list them up on my website, upcycledbybree.com. Items are already live. I have dropped the link down in the description box. I'm not going to be able to comment unless my iPad works. So if Teresa or Jasmine hop on, they will probably drop it for me. Okay, and my tripod's backwards. So good morning. We had a crazy storm last night, ton of wind, and the fun thing is I was taking Elena over to her dad's house in the middle of it. So I was like driving in it. Okay, there we go. Now y'all can see the good junk. It's been crazy. Anyways, we're here. Say hi. There, Teresa's here. Teresa, will you do me a big favor? Can you drop my Shop the Haul collection? If you want to drop links, amazing. I'd love you for it. But otherwise, just the collection would be great. And we're going to get started. I went thrifting this week to a few different places. We did Major Thrift. We did Giving Tree, and then also God's Storehouse. The Junk Fairy dropped off a few fun things as well. So we're going to hop right into this haul. If y'all see something you love, run over to the website, go ahead and check out. Don't just leave it in your cart because things will sell pretty fast today. Okay. Oh, and if you place multiple orders in 24 hours, I'll combine them and refund extra shipping. Let's start off with a couple baskets. I just had a basket sale. Yes, I have a basket problem. But when there's a couple, really good ones, I cannot leave them behind. Ladybug's on this morning. I always love these little organizational baskets. You could do so many things on this. Jane is here and Ashley, good morning. Say paintbrushes, colored pencils, supplies like that. Or, you throw a bottle of wine or two in here and some cheese and grapes on that side. So whatever you want to do on this cute little basket, there's a tiny bit of damage right here. And I did put that in the listing. It doesn't hurt the structure. So I didn't notice it before I bought it, but I didn't think it really mattered too much. $14.95 on this. And another fun thing, when baskets have a little bit of damage, but you still love them, it's really fun to take like a antiquing wax or some kind of patina and age them up and just work with that little bit of breakage. It's like authentic distressing. All right, one of my favorite finds. I'm going to go ahead and show these. These came from God's Storehouse. They were a little more expensive than I would have liked to pay. But y'all, they're oil lamps. And not only are they oil lamps, they're wall decor and they're black, but also they're copper. So unfortunately, somebody painted them, probably spray paint, but it is coming off in the most beautiful way. And now I've got this like copper and black wall sconce. Also, they are stamped on the bottom, made in Germany. So these are old, they are authentic. They don't have the glass anymore, but you could easily replace some glass if you wanted that. I like the look of them just the way they are. So it was kind of hard to list these up, not gonna lie. I just don't have a lot of wall space left here. No worries, Teresa. No worries, girlfriend. So definitely one of my favorite finds this week. They were good. I've got a lot of really good junk this week though. This mug tree was only 99 cents. It was a little loose, but all I needed to do was tighten it up a bit, and I did put a little bit of glue in there, so it is nice and sturdy now. It's got some great patina on the wood, not going to do anything to it. Great neutral color. This would hang 6 coffee cups. Does anybody still do a coffee bar, or is that kind of like a thing of the past? I remember those were all the rage there for a while, but these are really handy on a coffee bar. $16.95 on the vintage mug tree. It's really weird to not be able to see you guys' comments here. They're like popping across the screen, but I can't see them that fast. I'm gonna keep making this. Hey Paula, good morning. It's a hot mess this morning because we have our internets down. Okay, Deborah needs another brass vase. I saw that. Oh, Jane got the deer. Hooray! And they all arrived alive. Woohoo! They're huge. I know, Jane. They're massive. You got a steal of a deal there. This adorable little crock, made in Brazil. So that's a fun one. Has a cork. Use at your own risk. I would say decor only, but you do you, boo. I paid what? $1.50 for it, and it's up at $8.95. I found these, some of these little tiny things at God's Storehouse in the plastic bins, and I made a post or a video about that, and a lot of locals said, well, I didn't know that they did that, so I'm giving away all my secrets. That's okay though. There's so much junk. I actually made a post about that this morning. There's enough junk for everybody. I was frozen for a while. Okay, so if you're just hopping on, I do apologize. Big storm in Kansas last night. I'm running on just like 5G or whatever. I don't have any Wi-Fi. So if I freeze up, I do apologize. All these items are already live on my site though. I was able to do that. Little pair of brass swan, always a hit. I found one and I dug a little bit and I found the other. I paid $5 for the pair, so they're starting to realize what's selling there, definitely. This set is up at $19.95. These always go quickly. Hey, Becky's on. Becky, how's the weather over there? We got crazy storms last night. Let's see, also a weenie dog in the totes, the plastic totes that are under the men's clothing at God's Storehouse. Y'all don't take all the good junk. And this one has the little metal thing right here. So did these used to have like a leash? Or I feel like maybe it used to have like babies, a trail of babies or something. I don't know. But it was just a solo, $2.50. I always pick up weenie dogs because they are a popular seller, and he is up at $8.95. Isn't he cute? I can't tell what's selling right now. I can't see any of that. So this is a wild and crazy live sale. This was a porch gift from Miss Alyssa the Junk Fairy. Tarnished silver has been popular. Y'all love it, like you said. Asked for it, I've been delivering. Let me come around on this one. It's got the patina on this side, like you just can replicate that. How pretty. This little guy is only $8.95. Wish I had the creamer, I don't, but still a pretty piece on its own. I found 2 of these terracotta bunnies. These were major thrift. They match. They had some ugly little ribbons around their necks. I took those off. This one has a little more aging around the top. This one's got a little more aging around the bottom. And they're sold individually, just picked at random. You get what you get. I paid $2 each and they're up at $14.95. Now, I love the aged terracotta look. To me, it really reminds me of summer. So maybe as we're starting to move into fall decorating, which is crazy to think of already, right? But as we move into that, these might be really great with a paint job. I wouldn't paint them, but you guys do what you want to do with the junk. Who else is here? Tell me good morning. I see 40 people on. If y'all wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button and send this over to a friend too, that would help, especially if we end up getting cut off. That way y'all can at least catch half the replay. This is an adorable little wall hanger as well. Solid brass, made in Korea. I paid $1 at the Giving Tree. I'm sorry, at God's Storehouse. And it's up at $8.95. It's got the perfect little space down in there. You could put some floral, or you could decorate this seasonally as well. I think it would be really cute in a bathroom with like a little beachy theme. That's what I was thinking when I bought it. Okay, and speaking of beachy, I was checking out Major Thrift and they brought out their totes. I keep calling them bins, and they're not like the Goodwill bins. They're just like, you know, plastic totes like we use for storage. But they bring out new stock in those. And as I was checking out, I noticed a whole row of them I hadn't seen. So I checked out, I put my cart to the side, and I said, I'm gonna run and check them. And there wasn't very much. There was a lot of toys and dishes, but I did find this. And I have sold, well, the iPad's working enough to hear some stuff. I have sold some nutcrackers before, but this one is really cool. There is a little ding in it right here, unfortunately. I think with a little bit of like tung oil, it would blend in. But other than that, it's in really great condition. And it's a nautical wheel, so how fun is that? He needs a good little scrubbing, but it's in good condition. And even though we are in Kansas, right in the middle of the United States, I had to pick this up because I have so many friends on the coast. So how cool. I looked these up online. They were crazy prices, everywhere from like $75 to $300 for one of these. I paid $3.99, and this one is just $39.95 over on my site. But how fun would that be in a man cave? or out like in a summer patio party. So cute. Let's show these before I knock them off with my elbow. These also came from God's Storehouse. Simple little lanterns. They still have the glass votive in them. And y'all drop me a comment. Let me know. Should I take the votive out and update them that way? I'm going to add some floral to them, clean them up. They might even get like a little wax or something because they're just really plain, but they're going to be really cute for fall. Do I leave the votive in or do I take it out? I don't think these would make very good cloche. They have too much like design in the glass. But these are a read description items. So if you ever see something like that, read down through and you'll see what I'm going to do to it. I'm going to add floral to these for sure. Maybe a little bit of antiquing wax. They're $29.95 for the set, and they're a good substantial size, as big as my head. All right, let's turn this thing down a little bit so it's not so loud. Okay, this cutting board I picked up, it was $2.99, still in good condition. And y'all know I don't use a lot of this stainless or galvanized metal, not a lot of tarnished silver, but I'm keeping this one for myself. Why aren't all the items in the shop the haul category? There's no time to search each category. Oh, Debbie, I don't know. Hold on one second. Let me see what's up, girlfriend. What are you looking for? Everything should have gone into the Shop the Haul collection. Like I said, the internet's been nuts here, so I apologize if something's missing. Okay, I'm seeing everything so far. Let me know what you're missing. Okay, hold on, my internet's back on the iPad now. And it's not green on my box anymore, it's white now. Okay, yoo-hoo, so hold on. Let me drop the collection in the comments. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and being patient. Tech problems are never fun. Yay, I can see your comments. Okay, there's the collection, Debbie. What are you missing? Go check that one that I just dropped. It should be updated. Yay, my friends are here. I'm gonna move this forward so I'm not looking down so much. Losing power is terrifying in Phoenix. I bet it is. Don't add floral, I will. Okay, Jane, I hear you. Do you want the glass? Ooh, Teresa said she was watching Julie at market. Julie's at, I'm excited. Julie at the market, like the wholesale market with the moss on the terracotta. And I just watched that video this morning. That's why I'm so excited. And I want to figure out how to replicate that look. So I picked up this faux enamel sign, white and black. Nothing too old. It does have some good faux rust patina. Can y'all see that? It was only $2.99. It is listed up at $14.95. Great, added to an extra piece of salvaged wood or just hung alone on the wall. It's substantial enough. Thought it was cute. Went ahead and grabbed that. I'm looking just a little like glitchy on my end, so we're gonna keep rolling with this. Probably won't paint today since we're having some tech issues. These were $1 each. Yes, please. I don't know. These are like $9 or so at Walmart, I do believe. There's 3 pieces in each of them. They would make some great DIY projects. I did just list them up individually, but if they don't sell on their own, then I'll just slowly pull them off of inventory and use them in DIY projects. That's usually what happens when I have no floral in my stash. Good morning, Anne. All right, now we got more people hopping on. Thank you guys for sharing it out. I appreciate it. Good morning, Sammy. This beautiful piece of brass. More roses. Lots of floral this week, huh? A little dainty, huh? Okay. Jane says, girl, just keep those glass votive cups. We all have way too many. I feel you. Love, love the design in this one, and it's got some really cute handles as well. This was $2.50, but I thought it would just be perfect with this week's haul, so I went ahead and snagged it. A little much for the size, but because of the design, I had to. And it is up at just $12.95. Oh, good morning, Marty. She says she's happy to be here, even if it's glitchy. Girl. It always throws me for a loop, but I'm always excited when I do. It's got a great knocker inside of it. And bells are really popular sellers for me. This one is up at $6.95. Sammy, I was gonna mention that. It was such a great idea. So when Sammy saw these bowls on my sneak peek, she said these would make amazing teacher appreciation bowls. You could fill them with candles or fill them with wax and make them into candles. That would make an amazing teacher appreciation gift. I decided to list them up individually. I usually do that with the wood bowls anyway because the sets just don't sell. These were a gift from the Junk Fairy. They're up at $6.95 each for the little ones, and the big one with the spoons is $19.95, and it will have the spoon set. Yeah, way better than a #1 teacher mug. How many do you think they have of those after all the years? Ooh, and you can make it like apple cinnamon for fall. Delicious. And now that we have got everybody on, and I know I'm not too glitchy, I do want to remind you, Sammy and I have our event coming up in September for the Love of Junk weekend. If you haven't heard about it, I will drop a link here in just a second, but we are going to pick y'all up on a party bus, go thrifty, take you back to the antique mall where she has her booth. We're going to flip our finds. There's going to be lunch. We're going to meet together for a meet and greet Friday night. We're going to have a little barbecue hot dog lunch on Sunday at Sammy's house if your flight is kind of late. So you're going to be learning some paint techniques from us. You're going to be learning our thrifting tips. We're going to have some fun challenges, and we're going to have so much laughter. Can you imagine getting on a party bus with me and Sammy? So I am going to drop the link now that I have spieled it to you. A couple of people have said, what? I have not heard about this. So you need to hear about it. Oh, also there's going to be some really fun swag bags, personalized. Sammy is going to make personalized t-shirts for everybody. And I am going to do some of my chippy spindle ornaments, since it's going to be like right around the corner from Christmas, which is crazy to even think about. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay. Oh, Sammy's a mod too. Sammy could just drop the link. It's all right. Yoo-hoo! So that's in Olathe, which is about 30-40 minutes from the KCI airport, the Kansas City International Airport. So if y'all are in driving distance, great. If not, catch a flight to KC. Oh, Sue's here. Good morning, Sue. Hey, I'm glad you're here. I saw your comment last week about how it was too early for you, and I felt so bad. Here in just a few weeks, like after school gets rolling and stuff again, we're going to move back to 10, so don't worry. Yes, Becky's coming. Another YouTuber's going to be there. All right, this little copper votive, let me keep talking here. $1.50. I've sold like 2 or 3 or maybe 10 exactly like this before, and it is up at $8.95. Jasmine's here. Good morning. Oh, Marty's going to be doing pre-wedding festivities. Darn it, but that's still exciting, so I'm happy for you. Marty, one day we'll meet, I have no doubt. This little Shabby chic candlestick, I paid $1.50 for it as well. No, I'm sorry, 50 cents. Another 50 cents item, and it is $6.90. Patina, sometimes it's not good. This one is tolerable. So I called this an industrial farmhouse haul, but I am finding some actually pretty like shabby things here. I wish I could have found 2 of these. I hunted and hunted. This came from Major Thrift. It was $1.99, and this one's up at $10.95. Look at that gorgeous flower detail at the top of this. But this would be great. It would be really pretty. You put a white or cream colored taper in this next to a small little stack of books or something not too large, and this could definitely stand on its own with a tall candle. So anybody else got crazy storms lately? It's been like uber hot, and then it was crazy. All right, let me move that out of the way before I forget to save it. Sometimes that happens. Like, I'm gonna keep this, and then it gets put in inventory. These little mini pans. What are these? Jello molds? I'm assuming. They don't look like they're big enough for cakes. They were 50 cents each. The set of 2 is $3.95. And these are great little items to start picking up for those fall crafts. Yeah, Jasmine said it's going to be stormy there. I guess it just went from really hot to really stormy. Another little shabby chic item. This little gold trinket box. Look at the hole in this. So the shape of it is making me think this is like for tissues or something on a vanity. How stinking cute is that? And the bottom does just pop right out. It's velvet, pretty orange velvet. Great fall color as well. And then there's a little chippiness going on those details. I'm not sure if y'all can tell. Love that. Oh, I paid $2. It's up at $12.95. It's been a while since I found a paper mache item. I found some really big ones in the past. I think a few deer, a pig once. Now a bunny. It's gonna be too expensive, but it was only 99 cents. And it is up at $10.95. I think bunnies are an all year kind of animal critter that you can decorate with. I know some people really stick to them in the spring. Oh, I got some cute clips of the bunnies outside this morning. They were all dancing around the trees that were falling down, little babies. Cute. Yeah, lots of storming everywhere. I haven't really checked the weather everywhere else. Sometimes I get nosy, but oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Look at this cutie. I think he's a little more modern. I didn't see any markings or anything on him. He was $1.50 in the totes at God's Storehouse, and I have him up at $9.95. I have a few people who really love elephants. So hopefully Susan will see that. Who else loves elephants? I've got a few. So these are Gottinger, I'm probably butchering that name, copper cups. They are marked made in India and like silver on the side. So they're a good quality cup. They do have a ton of patina to them though. So I would say the inside looks usable and nice and clean to me since they're good quality. The outside definitely has that good patina, but use at your own risk. I paid $2 each for these, and the set is up at $12.95. I try to always keep a few sets of these on my website. They're so fun for kitchen vignettes with. He's the tiniest cloche I think I've ever seen. He is, I don't know, 4 inches tall. What would you put inside of this? So I'm thinking like a thread spool and like a baby critter. Big enough for just the tiniest little critter, maybe a little jar of floral or something. How stinking cute. And because it's so cute, I listed it up at $18.95, and I hope nobody buys it so I can keep it. It was $2. But my mini cloche, I do list up at $18.95, so that one's no different, and that one's actually old. This little frog guy was 50 cents, and he is $6.95. I have sold many a frog in the day. In fact, I always sell critters like crazy. I see somebody new here. Is it Jody? Welcome, Jody. They're telling you I'm fun. It's a great time. It's always a little wild and crazy over here. So I do love critters, if you were new. I've got a ton. Let's keep going through some of them. This is actually a second one, and I cannot believe the first one hasn't sold. This pig is cast iron, and he is chippy and white and rusty. Since he is already in inventory, he might be harder to find, so I'm going to pull it up real quick. and drop the link if my internet will work. It's being again. Drop me a comment while I'm looking of your favorite animal. There we go. It's working. It's just being really glitchy. Woohoo, I think Susan got the weenie dog. She's one of my locals here. Love that. She said, I'm getting on at 8:55 and I'm getting that dog. Okay. I got the link. I got the link to the pig. Hopefully somebody wants it. Okay. Cast iron pig. There should be 2 in inventory. Isn't he cute? And he has wings and he flies. He's heavy. It is made in China, so he's not super old, but he is super cute. This I had to look up. I had to Google lens it. It's called it a sauce vessel. So you put your little sauce in there, pour it out. I think the metal might help it stay warm longer. This would be cute to decorate with in a vignette. I like things that are like low and long, you know, you pair those with things that are tall. You kind of get your beautiful little triangle going in your vignette. So this is a great shape. And you can fill it with fun stuff. Fun little filler items. These don't look particularly great in there, but you get the idea. So don't pass up cute little things like this. I paid probably $1 for it, maybe 50 cents or something. In the utensil thing at Giving Tree, and it's $6.95. I can't remember. All of the thrift stores I go to just have all of their utensils like in a bin with a sign of how much everything is, and I never really paid too much attention. Apothecary jar for $1. Yes, please. Always pick these up. This one's a little bit smaller. $14.95. I have it listed up at, and I would say it's like 7 or 8 or 9 inches tall with the lid. Elizabeth PM me and I'll send you that. This recipe holder at $3. It has a hanging rope and a stand, and it is the more like Hobby Lobby type of distressing, but again, it was good. They did a good job. This is totally a good piece to paint too. You could totally paint this. I think you might have to work around that. I was gonna say, I think that would pop off, but it's MDF, so it's probably glued on. I would just paint around the cast iron or paint right over it, a different color, do some waxing on that. That would be beautiful. But I liked it as is, so I thought I would list it this way and try it. Paid $3, it's $14.95. Oh, awesome. Cynthia grabbed the wooden stool and that recipe holder. Cynthia, do you like the recipe holder as is, or would you paint it? I want to know what you think. And she grabbed this footstool, which is amazing. This was a porch gift. Look at the patina on the wood. It's got the easy little handle for moving. Stand at your own risk. Of course, with old items like this, this one has a little bit of a wobble. So I would say stage this up beautifully on your porch. Hooray! Joni got her recipe box. Thank you guys so much for all the orders. We've got really caught up on shipping. It's a great feeling. Orders are rolling in today though, so Melissa and I are going to be busy again on Monday, it looks like. Yeah, that stool, anything old wood like that. And you know, that would be a great item to paint too. I am a painter, but I have such a hard time painting over the wood. Another great salvaged wood piece, $2.50 at God's Storehouse. I keep getting their stickers mixed up, I'm sorry. And it's got the hook on it. I'm pretty sure this was somebody's DIY project and they did a great job. This hook alone, I would say would be like $12, $14 if you wanted to buy it. It's a big one. It's like 7 inches tall. To get this for $2.50 is a heck of a deal. A little red, moving into Christmas. $14.95 up on my site. Yeah, everybody's loving that stool. Okay, I'll keep looking for more. I love it as is, but you're definitely gonna paint the stool. All right, Cynthia, you paint over that wood, to each their own. I can't wait to see what you do with it. All right, wooden thread spools. Always grab these, so cute in vignettes. You could take the thread off of them if you want to turn them into little bases, trunks for Christmas trees. They make adorable risers for little tiny critters. And I like to just throw them in a pile by my Decor. I'm gonna go ahead and leave all the strings on these. These are a set of, I think, 17 wood ones. Oops, there is one styrofoam one in there. And this one is white wood. So these usually go pretty fast. Oh, sweet Jasmine, thank you. She's dropping the collection. I think those are up at like, I don't know, $8.95 or something. It's been a crazy 24 hours here. I feel like if these don't sell out, I'm going to have to do a DIY with them for fall. Those are so stinking cute. I used to have wax and stuff to make candles, but it's been years. I don't have it anymore. These are a personal item I'm actually parting with as I do some redecorating and redesigning. These actually came off of a shelf. They were the sides of a shelving unit that was very old and outdated and broken. So I salvaged them a long time ago. One side is green, one side is white. They are up at $29.95 and they are really big too, very tall. I do believe this is Oh Olive. Yep, Oh Olive by Sweet Pickins and Flour Sack. Milk paint, which is also available on my site. Ooh, look at these. These are the perfect color of wood, hand-turned, little screw in the bottom, handmade candlesticks. They don't even have any wax in them. I paid $3 for the set and they are up at $14.95. Oh, Debbie said she likes to buy the items as is so that she can try the technique she learns from me. Well, thank you, Debbie. I'm glad I can give you a little inspiration. I have a new video. It should be up tomorrow night. I've got one more project I need to finish filming for it, but here's a little sneak peek. Sneak peek. Those are already sold too. Sorry. Tall basket. I don't buy too many baskets these days. I've really been trying. This is the perfect lavender basket. You know, those tall, beautiful lavender stems from Walmart. Perfect. $2 is what I paid, and it is up at $14.95. Read description. I'm going to add a drop something cute on it. I haven't done any basket projects for a while. This guy had a friend. There was two. His friend did not have this base piece right here, and he was so wobbly. And I'm feeling really bad now for breaking them apart. They were both facing the same direction, though. They weren't even facing opposite directions. $4 is what I paid for this beautiful brass eagle. He is up at $19.95. I'm gonna send him as is with the wood block. If you wanted to paint that, you totally could. He's got some really good patina right here. My hair is crazy. But he's really cool. Never seen a brass eagle before. That's a new one. More critters. This guy's wood. He's really pretty light colored wood too. So if you don't have those darker tones in your house, you have lighter tones, that would fit in just perfectly. He was $2.50. Pretty sure he's hand carved and he's up at $9.95. I was feeling around to make sure there weren't any little chippies on his tail or beak, but it feels good. What are y'all up to this weekend? I'm going to head over to Missouri today, and I'm going to try to hit a couple of thrift stores. So stay tuned. Just So Happy said, I love that basket. Did you once put one on a candlestick? I did. I've done a few basket candle stand projects. Usually those baskets are only like yay tall, and that basket's like yay tall. So that would be cute with like a bigger, chunkier short base, I think. Now the wheels are turning. We'll see. The wheels are turning or I'm crazy. I don't know. Another hand-turned wooden candlestick. Don't answer that. It was rhetorical. I paid $2.50 and it's $14.95. I love when I find the hand-turned ones. There's so much love put into this little tiny piece of decor. It's crazy. The bottom of it is still raw, but the rest of it has a really nice finish and a great color. I found some really great wood tones this week. You know, sometimes wood's like orangey or it's not good. Those are good wood tones. Look at this butterfly, y'all. I have an entire set of Homeco flat butterflies up on my website, and I cannot believe they haven't sold. There's like 5 of them, and they're big and they're gorgeous. This one is different though. This one stands up, doesn't hang on the wall. Isn't he so stinking cute? $3 for this brass butterfly. I tightened him up a little bit, and when I got him, he couldn't stand up, but I fixed him, and now he's great. He stands just fine. Ta-da! And he's $14.95. Okay, ooh, look at this piece of copper. I have not found a copper pitcher in a hot minute. It's been a long time, so I was really excited to find this. I did pay $5.50. I paid up for it a little bit, and it is $24.95. Little mixed metal. You've got the silver on the inside and a brass handle that has some great patina. This would be gorgeous with some mums, and it would look really great next to some white pumpkins. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm ready to decorate for fall. Don't tell anybody I said that. I usually try not to push it too much, but man, I've started seeing the pumpkins out, and it's just like, oh, so tempting. This beautiful neutral colored bird, I paid 50 cents for. He's up at just $3.95. Thought about painting him, but he's actually pretty great too. I love his big old chunky neck. Jasmine's always ready for fall. Girl, I feel you. This little donkey was $2.50, so they knew what they had here. He's definitely vintage, just adorable and little, and he is $6.95. I hit it big with the critters this week. This cat is spoken for. Junk Fairy said, you can't sell the wood cat. He's mine. And y'all, she brings me so much good stuff. $2.50 cat, it's yours, girlfriend. So, wood cat's going to Alyssa. She's not on this morning. I'll have to call her. And look at this pig creamer. I'm calling him a creamer because his mouth is open, so that's usually what I assume. He's kind of dirty in there, so if you want to use him in the kitchen, make sure you clean him up really well. But he's definitely vintage. You can tell by his face, and he is $9.95. Another beautiful bird. I love the color on this one. So muted and just delicate. I looked and looked and looked for a second one. Didn't see it, unfortunately. So solo baby bird here, $6.95. And then we have a brass duck on a plaque. He's $8.95. He was also a freebie gift. Jane says she's ready for fall too. Summer's her least favorite. So actually, I love summer. I do. I like the hot weather. I like working outside in the yard. I like hot workouts. I know it sounds like torture, but I do. If I'm going to work out, I want to sweat. That's just my theory. But for some reason, I'm just like over it. I'm ready to move along. These little iron decor pieces were $2.50 each. A little pricey for the size, technically, but once I found out there was a set of 2, I went ahead and snagged them up. They're $9.95. I'm going to paint them and give them a really cool, like, vintage cast iron look. So these are an easy, quick little flip. If you have a booth or you're trying to get ready for a market this fall, something like that, and you see these little metal pieces for a good price, grab them. Because they're kind of outdated and dark like this, but with just a couple of swipes of paint, they're brand new. I have a whole nother box right here. I forgot. Got so many breakables this week. Okay, another thing I don't usually buy. It's a jewelry box. All of my friends buy these and flip these, and they have great success. A little bit of paint, a couple little transfers, and voila. Quick flip. I paid $5 on this one. It is up at $39.95. It is going to get painted, but I'm going to leave this orange velvet intact. I will take a piece of tape and get all the fuzzies off, get it all freshened up. The drawers are in pretty good shape too. They do need just cleaned up. Get all the fuzz out, and I will paint it a complementary color for this orange, and then I'm gonna leave the gold as well. So this will be fun. I'm excited. I'll probably make this into an edited video. Oh, yahoo! Elizabeth is updating her equipment. She's gonna start making videos. Make sure you drop those videos in your channel and all your good stuff over in my Facebook creative group once you get rolling. Dee Dee's working. I'm sorry, Dee Dee. Me too, but sorry, I'm rubbing it in. I don't mind working because this is fun. I was so sad when I couldn't see comments with all my friends. So what do we think about the jewelry box? Y'all think I can do a good job on this? Another little cute piece of brass, just a little frame holder, a little artwork holder, whatever you want to set up there. Even displaying like old vintage pictures and stuff on this is really fun. Or like advertisement, all kinds of options you can display in a vignette when you pick these up. $1.99 is what I paid, and it's probably like $8.95. Okay, cool. I'll do a video on that. Amazing, Elizabeth. I'm excited to see. Look at these gorgeous wall sconces. These came from God's Storehouse. I found one, and then I was going to leave it, or I was going to maybe even salvage it out, and then I saw the other one. And I realized that the wood on them and the patina on the brass was too good. I could not sacrifice them. They had to be saved. $19.95 on the set of two. And let me know, what do you like to put in these that makes them a little more updated? Some people still use candles, I'm sure. I have stuck some cute little succulents in these before, like a faux string of pearls. Really fun. You could also take pieces like this though, like this whole thing right here, it would make a really fun finial on the top of a cloche. Then you could snag this little copper cup right here, turn it into the base of a Christmas tree, unscrew this piece right here. Look, there's another base for a riser. So if you don't like the wall sconces, you think they're outdated, don't surpass them, because this thing will all just fall apart. Well, not fall apart, come apart with a few turns. But yeah, they're gorgeous. I don't pick up a lot for the purpose of actually keeping them. This week I got two. I got those oil lamp wall sconces and those. Okay, maybe I should go retitle this haul when it's over. Or like Shabby Chic, Granny Chic. It's all right, Elizabeth. Mine does that too. I never use predictive text. These kitties were a porch gift, $10.95 for the little set of two. Aren't they cute? And they actually look pretty cute on this bench. I always pick up these mini benches and chairs, and they fly off my site. $12.95 on this one. I probably paid a couple bucks for it. It's like the perfect size. Okay, and the last thing on today's haul, how long have we been on? 45 minutes. I'm yapping today. Is another bird cage. This one's so pretty. It's like one of my favorite colors, obviously. But it's just a little bit different than the army green that I've got going on in my house. And it just doesn't quite look great. But if somebody doesn't buy it, it does have a little bit of damage right here. A little bit of chippiness throughout. The chippiness, it doesn't bother me. The damage could probably be painted over. You could very easily though, what I was thinking, if I keep it, is just trace this piece here and probably cut a little piece. We'll see though. It's also not horrible. If you're into that kind of shabby look, it's fine. But it's so pretty. $59.95 is what I have it up at. And I have sold 2 massive bird cages in the last couple of weeks. So I don't doubt that this one will go to. I know, Jane, I figured you would like this one. Little door opens here, and I think this is the only way to get into it, unfortunately. So if you are going to decorate it, things will have to... Oh, I lie. I lie. It opens from the bottom. So you can put something bigger in. So pretty, right? All right, y'all. That's my haul. Rhymed. Any questions? Any questions? I am going to hop off of here, go get all of this stuff put away. I'm going to start dragging some branches out of my yard. And then before too long, I'm going to head up to the city and do some shopping. So I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thanks for hopping on with me today. If you're just hopping on now, I see a bunch of people just jumped on. Make sure you go back and catch the replay. My no Wi-Fi replay. And if you're catching the replay, drop me a comment. Let me know what your favorite find was from this week. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, friends.